I figured I'd drive and tell you the 5 things that I don't like about the Alphas, rather than just talk about it regular. So let's get into it. When you actually start this car up, you think, maybe it's gonna idle rough, because it's cold start. But it actually idles rough all the time and idle. It kind of like shakes the car, and yeah, apparently that's normal. Beats me. Yeah, it feels like if it's a misfire, kind of like a real slight misfire, but it's really not. Like, I was so paranoid that I replaced the spark plugs on it because I was like, I just drove 19 hours with this car. I don't know, it might need spark plugs. But it's just an Italian thing, I guess. But once you step on it, you can see like nothing's wrong. It's so smooth when you step on it. But I have to put that down as one thing that I don't like. It's the idle. It's real rough. The second thing I have to say, most people complain about the display screen. I don't really care for the display screen. When I'm in the car, I'm driving it rough. But I have to say, there is blemishes, like little swirls of like bubbles on the screen. It's like the screen's fading or something. So that's gonna be number 2 of what I don't like, is the fact that the screen is like bubbling, or I don't know what's going on with it. It shouldn't be doing that, at least. My third thing that I don't like about this car is the options. You literally, if you get the car with the carbon bucket seats, which is the option I have, understand that you don't get heated seats, which is not a problem because I don't drive this car in the wintertime, so I'm not gonna need the heated seat. But if you get the carbon fiber bucket seat package, you won't get heated steering wheel. And I wish I knew that before I bought the car, because how can you spend $27.50 for the carbon fiber option, but then that means you get to eliminate the heated steering wheel, which is standard on all Giulias? I understand if you have to lose the heated seat, but you can keep the heated steering wheel. Why do you have to eliminate both? So that's number 3 on my list of things that I don't like about the Alphas. Number 4 on my list would have to be the fact that you can't do a burnout in these cars. This is the Quadrifoglio, and yeah, you can't do a burnout. Every time you try to do a burnout, it will say throttle body fault or electronic fault. Like, it literally would shut the car off. It would shut it down. Like, the moment you realize you're trying to do a burnout, it's like, yeah, no. It'll pretty much kick you off for trying to do it. Yes, I know there's some bypass that you can do, but I shouldn't have to go through all that work just to do a burnout in a car automatically, that I could just hop in and do it one time. Because if you do the bypass, I believe you have to stop the car, you're going to have a bunch of faults, and then you could do the burnout. Then you have to reset. Like, that's too much work. I should just be able to get in, do a burnout real quick, and then be able to go warm them tires up. Number 5 on my list, which is not a huge issue, but when I actually got in and out of the car, I realized it is kind of difficult because you are sitting next to the pillar, the B pillar. And I thought, I watched it on Top Gear. I'm like, maybe he might be exaggerating because he's a bigger guy. But he wasn't wrong. Getting in and out of this car is a little bit tricky. For some reason. Not because of the steering wheel, but just especially with this carbon fiber bucket seat, getting out of the car is kind of like you kind of have to fall in it. Like if you're in a BMW i8, it makes it feel like it's a coupe in a weird way. Like it's small. So when I get out, I have to like hold the steering wheel and really do have to pull myself out of here. But it's not a bad feeling that you're secure. It feels like you're fit. It feels like I'm really in a fighter jet ready to take off. So those are the 5 things that I don't like about the Alphas. A bonus one for the Quadrifoglio. I think it should have been, or maybe just for all Alphas, I think it should have been an option for exposed carbon fiber hood. You can get an exposed carbon fiber roof, but why can't you get an exposed carbon fiber hood? That'll make no sense. It's carbon fiber. I should be able to have an option to expose it and not just have it painted. A lot of these parts is really nice to see exposed. But I didn't design the car. I think it would have looked cool with exposed carbon fiber pieces. Certain parts would have been nice. But other than that, it's a good car. I can't complain because, yeah, I can't complain. It's really a good car. Other than the little quirks of it. It does exactly what you want it to do. If you want to drive it comfort mode, not make any noise, it is silent. And then when you want it to be rowdy, put in a race mode, woo-wee, that thing is no joke. But just, you gotta make sure to warm these tires up, because yeah, you don't warm these tires up and you just try to put in race mode, it's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be start sliding, and yeah, it gets real rowdy. But enough of me talking. We'll just enjoy the car. So I'm gonna start it in race mode. Them downshifts just sound so, it's so crisp with them downshifts. He's too embarrassed. he was like, nah, his car's too fast. I'm not even gonna look at him. Oh man, I love Subarus, but when you try to rebuild them, that engine just feels so much. The more power you put, the more you're just gonna need to have a spare engine, because yeah, them things, yeah, they suck. The moment you put power to them, they just become unreliable, really bad. I like this guy. as I like smiling about this car, the gas on this thing, oh my goodness. That thing is horrible on gas. I had a full tank. I filled up yesterday. Now it said I have 160 miles left because I'm in race mode. Like, holy crap, that is, yeah. Whatever. This thing eats gas like there's no tomorrow. Let's see how it is if I open the window. Let's see if I can hear it. I'm really happy to use the ZF transmission rather than the DCT because this makes it feel like a single clutch. Like this thing boogies. It's so sharp when you hit it, and I heard the GTAM TCU is actually even more firmer than this. So can you imagine? Can you imagine tuning your TCU and it's actually way crisper than this? Because this thing is, that thing actually kicks in your seat every time you hit it. See why this is a track car, because that steering wheel is just so firm. That steering wheel is so firm. It makes you forget that you're driving a rear-wheel drive car. Like, holy crap. The steering wheel is just firm, and the suspension just feels solid. Like you really are like to the ground. You can feel the connection of the ground driving it. Like it's unbelievable. It's almost as close as driving a Porsche 911. It's damn. That's just crisp. I don't know. If you ask me, this was the best option car, the best platform for the money. You literally don't even have to do anything, no modification to this car to enjoy it. Like, this car is just unreal. Let's put the suspension firm. I hope I caught that on camera. Did you hear that pop? Oh my goodness, that thing sounded beautiful. Woo! I haven't heard this thing pop like that at all. So that's new. Holy crap. That thing. Wants to keep boogieing. You could probably see how it's idling right now, shaking the camera. Like, this thing idles kind of rough. But also, it might be the cylinder deactivation. Now that I think about it, these cars have the cylinder deactivation, so maybe at idle it's doing it. I know on the Lambos it would tell you cylinder deactivation, but I guess on this one it automatically do it without telling you that it's doing it. So it possibly might just be the cylinder deactivation going on too at the same time. Because in race mode, it's not too bad, but it is still idle, kind of like slightly rough.